So now we're back, day 3, because of just the confusion about this cave. There's another cave that you're gonna find that is along the same route, but it's clear down by Wendover. So it's not this cave. Now this is down there is clearly there's clearly a cave down here. As soon as I started this video, there was a red truck down there watching. Maybe he was just having his lunch break, who knows? But as soon as I started this video, you could hear under his tires he took off quickly, abruptly. This guy all of a sudden had places to go, and maybe it's to come talk to me about using this fence as a tripod. Okay, but this is how it has to be if they're going to make things unclear over there. Put a marker for something that doesn't exist or appears not to exist because there's that damn tree, and then here's this thing. What? Let's clear the hell out there. How does anybody even get to that? And the other thing is that it's in line. It's just enough in line with this mysterious object. Okay? That's mysterious. Why? Well, because if you take a diagram of the Giza platform, then this piece right here and this piece right here all have purposes. Brick for brick, you can see them interpreted in the Giza platform. And these two places are smoking guns, and these two places are behind bars. So, is there a back way? Well, sure there is, but you know what? You gotta be willing to cross that fence, and I'm just not. I'm not going to trespass on, hey, go, on Kennecott property or anybody's property. I'm not about doing that. So we're dead-ended here until I can get a hold of Piper, or Piper calls me back and tells me that I can have some access to some areas. Why in Jesus do you think that the shrine to this tree that they killed here is still here? Of all the things you can get rid of, the shrine to this tree, but here it is. And so here we are, straight in front of this mysterious cave perched up on the side of the mountain there, angled in just such a way to make it quite similar to early structures that we're aware of. Now, we've reached another place where I just can't go any further, where the law and everything is not going to permit me to know any more about this. And I'm going to have to rely on my friend Piper to answer some questions. So far, Piper has not called me back, so I have to come and do it the hard way. Which I don't mind, just don't mind. But I'm not going to do things without permission. Look at how beautiful this is. That's just a big ugly mountain, I guess, to some people, but if it is what it quite possibly is, and we're standing in a place that was modeled by Giza, that was built, that Giza came after this to interpret what the mountains were doing, what natural forms were doing, and they were in a place where there were no mountains. But they had the Nile, and they needed to access the Nile and the resources. To do that, you need pyramids. Pyramids are not just big gravestones, and we'll get more into that. So it looks difficult to get the alignment, but now that I'm seeing some of that structure that's on top of that mountain, you know, we should be able just to get online and do some map work and actually be able to get a more accurate picture of how in alignment Deadman's Cave is, you know, with here, this feature up here. You can't see it because nobody cares about it. I do, but they don't. These guys have sent out the super quiet drone surveillance machine. Now, they're on to me. All you guys had to do was, you know, answer my goddamn phone call. Now you guys gotta get all your drones out, circling people in their trucks and shit. You know, and maybe that's not the truth, but here we are. From this angle, you can see there's this mysterious cave. There's this mysterious other cave. Right across from that. Right under this giant mountain that looks like a deconstructed pyramid. Right next to two pyramids that happens to be a smelter for metal. What we're gonna go find out is if this thing down here, where my map says the Sphinx is, could possibly be where the Sphinx is, or was, or something. Who knows? Guys, this is up to you. I'm not making any money whether you decide one way or the other. Trust me, I want these to be plain old mountains. But they're not. You can see clearly there's shit going on with these things. And over the years, there's been even more. What kind of mountain has this sort of crust on it like that? Okay, very strange. You can see a little bit more evidence of that crusting kind of down there. Obviously, very, very, very old structure. Very, very old earth. guys see how creepy that is? If those guys wanted to, they could just shoot me right now. Okay, those fucking helicopters are monster helicopters. Okay? Crazy. It's clear that Mike and Ratana are the Freedom 4. How dare they? Something super peculiar about this area is that it's pockmarked with these blackness everywhere. Are these sort of black freckles. Here's some places where it's been done. So, like, you don't know because there's been so much paint and there's been all this stuff, but God, this black pocking is so, you just don't know. In a place like this, somebody could have come and just, you just don't know. So here it is, this mystery, and it may be absolutely nothing and just some rock up there, igneous inclusion of some kind. And those may not be caves, those just may appear to be caves, but when you get up close, it's just nothing, like everything. I'm not saying that anything is anything. It's just in this case, the curious alignment of this with the pyramid, the inner workings of the King and Queen's chamber. You have these pyramid-shaped rocks. I mean, look at that.